Hi. Sometimes the need to wrap a rock gets me out of bed. I live in constant pain. And I saw a post today by a friend that said she needed some help getting through her day, and I checked on her. She's having some trouble at work and needs some courage. She's People are bullies, being jerks. So I have a stone that I like to use for that. And where did that go? Oh, here it is. By the way, this gave me a reason to clean off my workspace. I haven't been doing work because of my back pain, but it's getting better. So anyway, basalt. Basalt is a black smooth stone. Let me turn that other light on. I always forget that. It's found plentifully on the beaches around Port Huron. It's a stone of strength, courage, and stability. It brings vitality to its owner and is filled with strong energy of heat and fire. It is a good amulet that can give you power to live through today and tomorrow. It helps diminish the negative aspects of one character as well. Properties. Some metaphysical and healing properties of the lava rock or basalt are: brings physical and mental strength and courage, raises energy levels, increases libido, calms emotions, enhances creativity, brings stability, helps with anger management, and careful, it is also considered to be a fertility stone for women. So, we picked some stones today, and I'll turn the camera now so you can see my desk. If I can get it going there. Come on. There. Okay, now we need to just rotate that. There. So, nope, not that one. I have these three that I'm going to put together. I don't know if you can see the lava stone at the top there. It's in the dark. So that's going to be the pendant. And it's going to be in dark copper. The lava bead is for the purposes of putting oil, essential oil, on the necklace so that you can smell your essential oil whenever you need to. So to balance the basalt's power, she's probably going to put lavender, because lavender is calming. So it'll balance out if the basalt is too energetic for her. That way she's got some control over it. There. Man. Oh, that's 18 gauge. I have to pause it. I have to hunt for the right wire. Okay, so this is a situation I hate. I'm not in stock of the wire I need. I need 20 gauge dark copper. I have a lot of 22 gauge dark copper. And I have 18 gauge dark copper. So I'm going to try to do this with 18 gauge because I want it to be a strong statement piece anyway. And we'll just see how it works. So the first thing I do, of course, is straighten my wire that I'm going to have for my first stone. And that's going to be the round red one. I could use the 22 gauge, but round objects are difficult to wrap and even harder to keep inside thin wire. So I don't want that to pop out on her. So that's why I decided to go with the thicker. So we'll see how it works. We're going to cut 3 wires that are roughly the same size. and straighten it as you go with the plastic tipped pliers or with pliers that have painter's tape wrapped around them. So sorry my work area is not a pristine looking place. I'm lucky I even have this spot. So, used to be in the kitchen. It really wasn't good. Alright, so that's that. And then there. Now I'm going to put that where it goes. And put that where it goes. And this is actually, no, that's going to be my binding wire. I'm going to use the 22 gauge to bind. Here we go. That's how you find the end, by the way. If you have one of these spools, you can't find it, just shake it. And then it'll pop out. I don't know where you get your wire from. I've been limping along getting mine at Hobby Lobby and Joann Fabrics. I have ordered some on Amazon. It's been alright. But I hear there are much better places to order from with cheaper prices and better wire. So do your research on that. Okay, so I just cut a very short binding wire and then a longer one for the neck and the stage. I call the part the rock rests in the stage. So it's kind of like that. It sets it off. Alright, you're going to take your wires for the necklace and get them all evened out so they're approximately the same length on each end there. And then you're going to get your wires together. Oh, these are going to be thick. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to work. And then you take your smaller binding wire, pinch your fingers. Oh, my mouth is dry. I'm going to have to take a drink of water. I can't do this. Hang on. Okay, so we were pinching it and then we were binding. And you go around and you have to leave a spot for the double pendant to hang from. And the best, easiest way, I also want to wrap the other end, and I'm just getting this one figured out so that I know how many times around I have to go on the other side. Okay, now, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to make sure I have 5 of those on the other side too, or it's going to look unbalanced. And then I pinch my pliers at the spot, and then I bring the wire up, and then I bind it, still keeping the pliers there, and then I kind of get it out from under the pliers, and then I can let go, and then I can keep binding. We needed 5, I think, right? Yes. 2. I don't know if we're going to get 5. Maybe a little off balance. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't make things exactly perfect. It's just like the Amish, you know, kinda. The only perfection there is in God. So nothing else should be above that. I think that's what they believe. I'm actually going to take a little bit off though the other side because it does look very unbalanced. There, that'll work. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then trim that little piece that sticks up. Make sure you shut your eyes and cover it when you do it so it doesn't flip up and blind you. Alright, that's going to be the inside. So my stone is going to go like this. Okay. My binding slipped, so you have to push it back to the middle. And this is where it's tricky with the big wire. I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm going to bend it up so that it's going to go around my fingertip a bit to get it at least in motion. And I've already screwed it up because it's not even. See how it's not bending evenly? I need to get the other side to bend up. So I'm going to use my coated pliers to hold in place. And then I'll bend up with this if I can. Ugh, it's not wanting to. So I'm going to put it flat on the workspace. And you probably won't be able to see it. Oops, I lost my lava bead. That went rolling. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I think you can see, but I don't know. You shape it around the rock, just like you would otherwise. Check and see how it's doing, and then you bring them together at the top, hoping that you meet in the middle. Okay, and this is how it'll be. Okay, now you take the rock out, because it's going to fall out anyway as you work. And you just keep your wires in place. Take that longer binding wire, pinch, and straighten the wires before you wrap, and then tightly, like really tightly, wrap around several times, because this is thicker wire and you don't want it moving around. And then go back to the top, get that one tucked in. And we'll see. I don't know. Inserting the stone may be hard. It might be impossible. I have no idea. Because it is really tight and thick. Trim off any excess. Make sure the end is in the back. Alright, now I moved the binding wire on the bottom also because it was crooked, and I'm squishing it all together like that. Okay, and then we're gonna put the stone in. You gotta put it in the way you had it and hope we can, man, how was it? Something like that? Yeah, okay. All right, we got it in. You're gonna put the wires to the back, the two on either side. Okay, there goes one. That one worked. Oh, by the way, your nails, if you want to have nails and you want to wire wrap, I suggest you try Color Street. But you have to put on 2 layers at least. And your nails they'll stay. They'll survive this kind of stuff. Oh man, I got it. Okay, good. So that's in there. All right. And then we're going to bring the front 2 wires out in front a bit. Because that'll keep it in. Okay, good. And that is there. Now, that might pop out. So I'm going to go in front more. This could have been a cage. It might have even looked better. I'm not sure though. So that's how far I've gotten. Now, we're not doing anything with the top yet, other than Well, we're going to make the bail. Sorry, yeah, I got lost for a second. Fibromyalgia, brain fart. What you want to do is separate the wires on the top. And I'm turning this bright light off for a second because it makes it hard to see. Okay, separating the wires. And then, yeah. Okay, this is where it helps if you've had coffee and water. My brain's dehydrated. Alright, so you've got them separated. Since this is very thick wire, you only need 2 wires, or even 1, to make the bail. So it leaves a lot to play with for decorating. Decorating's going to be a challenge. Anyway, you're going to take your fingers. See how I have that lined up? And I'm going to make my loop. Okay. Okay, bring it down and have it touch the part of the bail that you've already done. Have it touch just under the bottom. Then bring it back down with your fingers, hold it in place, and wrap the wire around. And I forgot to tell you to leave excess wire for this part. I hope you did. If not, we have a problem. And then tuck it in behind with your pliers. There's an opening on the side here I'll use. Tuck it in. Okay. And then you're going to take these 2 leftovers, and they're going to be more supports. And you're going to hope it doesn't, you're going to, if you have thick wire, hold on to the top as you turn and get it around, because they'll move and be out of place otherwise. There, if you get at least 1 done, then that is a huge difference in size. So you're going to have to make sure you do it very methodically, so it doesn't look sloppy. And I'm already having trouble. Yep. Well, I guess, okay. You'll have to let me know what you think. Alright, I'm going to cut a piece off. Now you want to cover your eyes, close your eyes, and stick your finger on that piece to hold it in place, and then it'll just drop on the table. You don't want little bits of wire flying all over your house, because you step on them, they get stuck in your foot, and you don't realize it's a piece of wire, and it hurts like heck. I've had it. Alright, so that's how that looks. Now, you can make stability checks by trying to move the rock around. That's what I'm doing. And that rock is wedged in there. It's in place. It's good. There's a gap between the neck and the rock. Some people would be bothered by that. Some people wouldn't. But this doesn't need any more wrapping. But I'm going to keep that extra wire in case I change my mind. I'm not going to cut it off. And we're going to set this one down, and we'll pick up the other parts. We have to remember that this lava bead has to get worked in, and it's going to get worked in right up here. And I didn't check the width, and I'm hoping, yes, it will fit. It will fit on one of the extra wires, so that'll be perfect. And then I need to get the other stone. Now, no, yeah, that's the other stone. I'm wondering, since I did that one in 18 gauge, I probably should do the other one in 18 gauge as well. But this time we're going to do a basket weave. or not weave, but a basket style or cage style. So first off, you need a very long piece of wire, probably twice as long as the other ones, at least. Actually, you don't need it that long because you're not going to do a lot of stuff on the top of it. So I'm going to wind some of this back up. I forgot. It's a thicker wire too. This should be plenty. I really need to put like a measuring tape somewhere so I can measure as I go. That's how long it is. Okay, you're going to bend it and find the middle. And then we need to make a small loop. We don't need a big loop. And actually, I'm going to use my little loop. Oh, they're not in there. Oh, where are they? Shoot. Dang, okay. So I am going to have to use this. On the smallest, you can get it. Oh, that's hard. This is going to be tough wrapping with 18 gauge. Put it on like that. And take it around. And then you're going to twist. And that's in place. Okay. Then, I don't like how big that loop is, but okay. I'm going to have to go around one more time because it's coming apart. It's like working with a coat hanger. Position it so that the circle for the jump ring is at the top, because you're going to connect it with jump rings. And somebody told me that if you want to really harness energy of stones, they should be point down, not pointing up to your head. It's going to be tricky. 18 gauge is, it's hard to do because it won't stay in the spot I have it in. Alright, there we go. Let's try that. Let's see if I can do it. Boy, I did it. Okay. Alright, I got it in there. And then we'll see. I don't know if this is going to work. This is going to be really difficult. Some people use tape, painter's tape, to tape a stone in place. This would be a very good time to do that, I think, but I'm going to try it without it. I think I'll just bring this end up. Man, sometimes you have to finagle and fiddle around with things. Let's take the stone out there. Make that tighter. And then this is going up, right? Yep. Okay, now put it back in. Man, that's rough. Wow, it's slippery too. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience for this. Man, okay, I got it there. Now it's got to come out again. Wow. I've made rings with 18 gauge. I've not ever done a pendant like this. This is ridiculous. Okay, where is that? How are you going to put it back in there? Okay, there we go. Oh my, okay. I do have a few favorite words I'm not saying right now. Oh, and about fibromyalgia. Oh wow, it went through the other way. That just sucks. Come on, people, let's do this. Fibromyalgia, I call it a few things. I call it, watch out, this has profanity. I call it fuck you myalgia on days that I'm doing okay. He has this like, fuck you, fibromyalgia. And then I also call it fibrominemesis all the time. And then fibromyas. Actually, that's the one you use on days you're feeling good. Fuck you, myalgia are all the days that are bad. And part of fibromyalgia is not being able to remember things, so that's why I can't remember my own vocabulary words that I made up. Alright, I got it in there. If it's going to stay is a question. I gotta see how to hide the wires. And which way is going to be the front? That'll be the front. So, or that, let's see, regardless, that's going to have to be shorter. Let's make the other side the front. And then we'll stick that in under. Okay. Okay, and then that's going to be turned. Do that right? Yeah. That could be the front, or that could be the front. We don't need, well, you know what? We could do maybe a little circular thing there, and that would decorate it a bit. Let's try. Ouch. This is not easy. That hurt me. Oh, wow. That is painful. Come on. Ow. Okay, that's out. I have a pair of pliers that are round, and I don't know really where they are, so I'm going to try this with that. Let's see if I can make a loop. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Alright, and then you're going to look at the two together. I don't know. That top loop's pretty big. Hang on. Okay, so we're going to join these two with a jump ring. And I think I'm going to use this piece of wire that's on the back, because I don't think I'm going to need to do anything with it. So, cut that off, and then wrap this around and up and under. There. Okay, and then I'm going to take this, and I need my other pliers. I gotta go get them. Okay, so this is going to be our jump ring. I don't want it to be really big, so I'm going to make it a smaller one. And you wrap it around. And then, yeah, wrap it around. Alright, once you have it all the way around twice, you can cut it. cut the end off. This might be really tricky because it's 18 gauge. I'm not so sure how this is going to work. Let's see. That's got to go down. Okay. This, we're going to pull apart somehow with our nails. Oh, I just dropped it. Yep, that happens. It's gone. I didn't like that much anyway. I want to try one with a different wire. Is that 20 gauge? It's 22. Well. Oh, is that? No. Darn it. I guess I'll use the 22 gauge. I don't know how that's going to work. I have a need for 20 gauge wire. I don't have any dark. Let's try this again. See how this works with a 22 gauge. Might work better. Might be easier. Okay. And then we're going to put it on this way. Get it all the way around. And then get, get the last bit. Okay, so that's on there. And then we're gonna put this one on. Make sure you have it turned the right direction. Oh wow, that's not. Okay, there we go. Now where is the there we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now what? What just happened? Huh? Okay. That was weird. So part of it... Oh, I cut too much of it. Okay. Well, let's try... So sorry, this is not very interesting to watch. I don't do well with little intricate things. Boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, nope, guess not. Wow. Haven't had an experience with a jump ring like this. There, okay, that's open. Let's hope I didn't put it on backwards. Wow, why is this so hard? I don't know. I'm having some troubles here. Okay, there. I got that one in. And that's on. That's good. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little... Oh, it came off. Finally. Okay, now I'm going to put the lava bead on one of the top wires. I hope. Where's the hole? Thought Huh. Oh, is that it? That's it. No, where's Oh, it doesn't go through. That one's not going to work. Sometimes you get things that don't work. Let's try that. It's coming down. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go on there. And we're going to put it down in front somehow. Twist it around, I guess. Yeah, like that. And then we'll do that. There we go. That'll work. Alright, and then we gotta decide what we want on the top. Probably not much. Probably not much on the top. I don't like that, how that sits there, but I guess it's okay. I don't know. No. How that works. Don't like that. Huh. I don't know. I think we'll do a wheel near that. And take the focus off of it. I don't like the bead, it's not centered. Oh, you don't get many chances with this thicker wire. Man, oh man, oh man. There we go, I like that. That's good. That makes it okay that the lava bead is off center. And then we'll do another one on the other side. That's not, there we go. Yeah, it's okay. All right. These are going to be off center, and they're not going to match on purpose. Oh, wow, let's get that. I don't know if I can. Huh. Should have done that from the back. I just scratched the wire. There. Put a little curl in it. Ugh. Okay, well. Now I have bite marks. I'm not happy with that. I'm not sure if you see the bite marks, but they are there. Let's see what this can be. Let's do a rose. We're going to do a rose. And for that, we're going to take this like that. And then we're going to go on the opposite sides to make it messy. I don't know if you can see that, but we want it to be like a rose.